Hi Aquarius, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. I'm just doing a quick little ditty for all the signs, like a vibe check, or if it turns out that it is a letting go spread, either one. We're just kind of playing it by ear here. But how are you? I've missed you. Let's get the formalities out of the way though, shall we? This reading is for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Here you are, showing up in the Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of all fixed signs. Anyway, this keeps coming out, by the way. For my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or any cross-watcher who would like to try to get into the head of their Aquarian. Now, if it resonates, awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. You guys know connecting with you is my favorite part of the gig. I've always said that. Funny, both of your other air sign brothers and sisters show up. If it does not, however, resonate, you can always check your moon and ascendant signs. I also recommend your Venus because love is often a part of these readings. Or you can also check out any other amazing reader we have here on YouTube. You know, Aquarius, you will know if I'm talking to you if this is part of your story. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. Alright, so let's see what's going on for you guys. Oh, ladies in the house at the bottom of the deck. In your pre-shuffle, you were getting a lot of fours. So some of you guys could be seeking stability right now. And a lot of the Wheel of Fortune kept jumping out, kept jumping out, kept jumping out. That is a card that showcases all of the fixed signs, yourself, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. It's about, you know, you doing the work and the universe realizing that and things starting to turn in your favor. But that was just all pre-shuffle energy, so let's see what we have going on here for. And you guys kept getting yeah, see, fours, twos, and what else was it? Oh, the Fool kept showing up, which a lot of people don't know, or may not know, that the Fool is also a card that can represent the Aquarius because it is ruled by Uranus. It is a card of Aries and Aquarius, the Fool is. So let's see what's going on for you guys. Just a quick little vibe check and an oracle pull for you. Please. One at a time, please. Show me what's going on for my lovely Aquarians right now. This just happened with Capricorn. I'm going to put this guy off to the side, okay? Because Capricorn just got the same exact first card out, was the Moon. So I'm going to say to you, though, I feel like this is a separate message, that emotionally, you guys are feeling really vulnerable right now. And you need to stick to the path and let the Moon illuminate the path and not let other people use it against you to cast shadows on what they don't want you to see. There is a big emotional vulnerability here, I feel like. Maybe that's why all those fours were coming out, like a need for stability. I will maybe get a clarifier on that, but right now, what is the main message for Aquarius? These cards are old, so they're rather hard to shuffle sometimes. I like a snap of a new deck. So, the Moon could also be telling you, as I told Capricorn, that right now might be a good time to pay attention to your dreams. And also, when making decisions, definitely steer towards your feelings and your intuition rather than logic right now. But I feel like that could just be leftover resonance from the Capricorn reading. Alright. Y'all gonna make me pick, like Virgo always says? No jumps? Ooh. You don't need to pile to jump. Okay. We have here the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of a test of resources. It's also very much a feeling of being left out in the cold. On the bottom of the deck, it's Five of Swords. This is a card of feeling of defeat. I always equate it to like a family situation, like maybe the family you were born into, not the one that you've created. It's about defeat, upheaval, just fighting in general. A lot of stress and tension comes with this energy. Maybe that's why you're feeling emotionally vulnerable right now, because you feel like somebody has left you out in the cold, Aquarius. You feel like somebody's bailed on you. This could also be like a worry of financial situations, because Five of Pentacles does speak of its suit. Pentacles are earthly, tangible things, like you're worried about, you know, being homeless. You're worried about not having the money that you need. You know, this guy, he wants to keep coming out too. We have the King of Cups here. Some of you guys could be connecting with a Pisces, definitely. The King of Cups. Okay, so that's kind of good. The King of Cups is definitely the most emotionally stable king, in my opinion. And if you feel like someone has turned their back on you, someone has left you out in the cold, so to speak, someone has betrayed you, I feel like someone is swooping in to be a shoulder to cry on. This could be a Scorpio also, or it could be a Cancer, but I'm definitely getting Piscean energy or Cancer because of the moon also. But I'm going to put these two fellas back, and we're going to work with this Five of Pentacles energy. What else do we have here for Aquarius? The thing about the minor arcana, guys, is either A, my minor arcana, there you are, baby. What's behind you? Oh, okay. The Star card and the World. These are two cards that also represent you. This is your major arcana, your main major arcana. And this also represents the 4 fixed signs. So we're going to play with these for a minute. What's on the bottom? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so Aquarius, this is what we got. This is also a card of emotional vulnerability, but this card has a much more hopeful message for you. That things... Don't you love a car alarm? That if you have been feeling like you've been pushed to the wayside, even though you've been putting in all this work, and you're feeling like, where's my reward? You know, I've been putting all this work in this relationship, I've been putting all this work at work. The 7 of Pentacles is a contemplative energy, and it's telling you that your fruits will come to harvest. It's just, our timetable is not as realistic as, like, the universe's timetable, unfortunately. All these fucking noises. So, let's pause for a sec. Okay, Aquarius. Sorry. I didn't want to make you sit through that. So if you feel that you've been tossed to the wayside emotionally, financially, I really feel that there's a worry financially for some of you guys here, especially coming into winter. If you live in a place like I do, where winter can be kind of brutal. The Star is here to remind you that hope is still within reach, and that this is a time to really put faith in faith, for lack of a better term. It's time to put faith in believing in yourself, and that even if there was someone that made you feel like this, they can kick rocks, Aquarius, okay? what I was saying before, the church bell, the thing with the minor arcana is, for one, they're very fast-moving energies, whereas, like, trump cards or major arcana are more like main theme energy, so it might stick around longer. The Five of Pentacles is not going to be here for long. And what I want to say about this specific one, the same with like the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, these are like a perceptual energy. Like, you may not be as bad off as you are feeling right now, Aquarius, okay? And right behind that is hope. Maybe it's time to step out, and, you know, the Star card does talk about, you know, being in the limelight. I'm not feeling that necessarily for this reading, but maybe it's time to step out and, you know, be single. Step out and show up. And the world here is very interesting, too. Because if you do feel like someone has put you in this mindset, and you've put so much fucking work into it, the world is here in the upright to say that we see you, we acknowledge you, and this cycle is coming to a close. Okay? The world is about you doing your part to keep things running in good karmic favor, and the universe kind of closing a chapter of that out for you. Whether it's, you know, financial troubles coming to an end, relationship coming to an end, or just the way that, you know, you've been treated in said relationship, it could be changing. I feel like a lot of heavy energy for my Aquarians right now, but I want you to know that it's not going to be tomorrow if you do feel this way, but there are brighter days ahead. And you guys know me, I don't bullshit. I'm not just saying that to say it. That's what the cards are literally telling me to tell you. Again, though, with the dreams, because she has one foot on her land and one foot in the water, so that's half conscious, half subconscious, or, yeah, subconscious thinking. I just heard it's time to talk about it. And that's what's going to help you bring it to a close. You've been doing all this internal work, Aquarius, I want to say, and you need to bring it to light. You need to confront the situation head on to allow it to close out and bring you into a new phase in your life, okay? I feel very emotionally charged. I feel like it's a very emotional situation that we're dealing with for you guys. So we'll pull one or two Soul's Journey cards. These are just quick little ditties again. I would like to get back to doing at least like once a month, or big birthday readings for every sign. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I do miss y'all, so. The ones that have been with me since the very beginning, and even if you just started yesterday, I appreciate all of you so very, very much. I'm going to try to wrap this up, though, before my phone cuts out on me like it likes to do. Because I never have enough storage. Alright. Any validating messages or extra messages that Aquarius may need to look at right now, please? Okay. We have two here. Dude, what the hell? We got Pride. This is what Aquarius, Capricorn also got. Pride. And we have Abundance. So that's kind of ironic, because we're speaking about financial troubles, financial woes. I feel like we got Capricorn energy still all up in here. Maybe some of you guys are connecting with Capricorn. So Pride says, I love myself and see myself in everyone. And Abundance says, I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. In failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I'm going to read from the book. I'm going to read, Service. Capricorn got that too. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to read Abundance, and I'm going to read Failure, but I'm going to read Failure first. Hopefully we have enough time. Life on Earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minute. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve, and the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. You must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that there is another path. That's that moon energy. I was like talking about the path. Embrace the maxim, when one door closes, another opens. It is time for you to stop any negative emotional investment, okay, that you have in the outcome. That's what that was talking about, that Five of Pentacles, okay. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it is meant to. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so that's the 7 and the 5. Not on our timetable, but on universe's timetable. God, spirit, whatever you want to call it. All will be revealed when it's supposed to be. But this doesn't, you may be down, but you're not out, okay? In abundance. Always remember that you are God, and that God is all about creation. God says yes. The ego says no. God says yes. The ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything that your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worry, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. Allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in your life and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness may come from either a past life or a life condition that you have chosen to overcome. Interesting. They can also originate from programming that you received in the environment where you grew up and the value systems that you were taught when you were young. I feel like that also connects very much to the Five of Pentacles and the worry for financial stability and things like that. What was that last line? It just, sorry, not the one about where you were brought up, but this can originate from the programming that you received. A life condition that you've chosen to overcome. So that would be you recognizing that something's not good for you, you know, even though you feel like maybe somebody else left the situation first. You're realizing with that Star card, the abundance, and the World card that it was all for the better. Okay? It is what was meant to happen. I know I fucking hate hearing that sometimes. Oh, it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Well, sometimes we don't really want to hear that shit. But I'm here to tell you that everything's going to be okay, Aquarius. So I'm going to let you guys think on that. And I would like to say, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Leave me a comment. And namaste. Peace, Aquarius. Take care of yourselves.